I stand by what I said 6 months, 8 days, and 7 hours ago. That I couldn't ask for better subscribers. Do you need proof? Here's proof. Still not enough? Okay, how about this? Bang! Still not enough? Oh! Unfortunately, there are no great video game movies. Now, why is that? Is it because studios don't take them as serious as other films? Is it because the casting's off, the writing's off, or maybe these writers haven't ever played the games, or maybe the direction is wrong? I don't know, there's probably a lot of reasons. I, for one, think video game movies could be the next big genre in Hollywood, like comic book movies are now. It wasn't that long ago when Hollywood wasn't that confident in comic book films, and now we see that comic book movies are the big thing. But I have hope. And the reason I have hope is a few things. One, Michael Fassbender just signed on to star in the Assassin's Creed movie. That's great. Two, Tom Hardy just signed to play Sam Fisher in Splinter Cell. And three, the screenwriter of the Deus Ex film is on his third playthrough of the game. Now that's a good start. Well, I asked you guys on Facebook what exactly you thought, and I'm here today with my two brothers, Theron and Joel, right?
Yes.
There? Okay. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to read. How are you guys doing?
Good.
I want to read you some comments off my Facebook page. Caleb says most video game movies suck.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Keith says I'm having a hard time thinking of a video game movie that wasn't bad. The cutscenes in games are actually better than the movies.
Yeah, that is true. I think the cutscenes are better than the movies.
Now, I was talking to Matt, and I know, and you know what he said, but he claims that they could be the next big genre in film, but of course that's Matt, and we know how Matt goes.
Yeah.
Timothy says that they don't capture the essence of the games. When you watch the movies, you don't feel the same way about the movies, that you don't get the same feeling you get when you play the games.
Yeah, I feel more into the game than I do into a movie.
Do you think that the movies focus more on action scenes when they should focus more on character development? How do you feel about character development and good writing?
I think they need to focus more on the storyline than the...
Nice. Very action. Thoughts on a God of War movie?
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
What do you think? Who do you think should play Kratos? Or do you think he should be computer animated?
Vin Diesel should play
Vin
Kratos.
Diesel. Okay.
Kinda
Phil
looks like
E.
him.
Phil E. Dangerously says, movie video games aren't as good as video game movies.
I really
Is
don't
it
Have you
Alright.
ever played a game that was based on a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it?
Spider-Man.
There you go. Spider-Man 2 is a great game. Phil says he agrees with Timothy, and he says that he was very sad that the Max Payne movie was as god-awful as it was. Did you guys see that? It's rated R. You shouldn't see it.
I saw it on regular TV.
Okay, you saw it. And did you like it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Alex says video game movies are one of the few things in life that when he watches them, it makes him want to kill someone because they're so bad. And lastly, Yusef says it's hard for a director to pull off a video game movie. For example, I feel like the Mass Effect movie coming out won't be as good as the game. Here's why I'll tell you I think the Mass Effect movie has a little bit of potential. Because a game like Mass Effect or Deus Ex, where you make decisions in the game, my game wasn't the same as your game. Your game was different from my game. So in a movie, a screenwriter can be a little bit more lenient when dealing with that type of script because the fans aren't going to say, hey, that didn't happen in the game. You know, it may have. It may happen in yours. It didn't happen in mine, but it may happen in yours. So I think that gives them a little bit of a leniency to where they can actually take the story as long. But the main thing, like Tim and Phil said, you need to capture the essence of the movie, right?
Yeah.
And it all starts. A movie all starts with not casting, not direction, but what? Good
Storyline.
good story, good writing. Guys, thank you.
No problem.
This is Raren, Theron, and Rock and Roll Joel. I have a question for you guys, and my question is if Hollywood put all their eggs into one basket, or as my wife's friend Rico once said, all her eggs in a casket. I think it's basket. And they decided that they were going to take a video game movie and make one, and the how well received and how much money this one movie made based on the game, that would be the launch pad for all the other video game movies. And if this one movie didn't do that well, then no more video game movies ever. If that were the case, best writing, best direction, best cast, and you got the chance and got to make the choice of what game they made the movie on, what game would you pick? Now, it doesn't necessarily need to be your favorite game, but the game you think would hit mainstream audiences and could be done very well. Answer in the comment section below. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm Maverick 10. I'm out of breath. You guys go ahead and end it.
Deuces, baby.
I'm feeling good.